Hello YouTube. Today I'm shooting a video for a comment I got on my rig rundown video. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but he had asked me about my Jet City, my BFG amp, and the demo. I know the audio on the demo was bad because it was my GoPro camera, so I thought I'd reshoot it just on this amp. So basically what this is started as a stock Jet City 22H, which is a 20 watt 2-channel Jet City amp, which is designed by Mike Soldano of Soldano Amps, if you know who that is. Makes great amps. Yeah, so it's got two EL84 power tubes, and then it's got five 12AX7s. The effects loop is run by tubes. So there's two tubes there. So basically what BFG, Brian at BFG Application in Salem, Oregon did was basically I bought the amp from him, brand new. He took it to his shop and he hot rodded it to the Double Deuce mod. And I'll put the link for the Double Deuce demo, which is on YouTube. You can actually hear the different tones he gets with the amp. So basically what they do is they recover the front with the screen. I got the chicken head knobs as I think it's an option. There's a deep switch on the back. I'll flip this around so you guys can see the back of it. Yeah, so we have two different speaker outputs. We got 16 and 8 ohm. The effects loop, send and return, and here's the deep knob, and just your power input. So basically, yeah, so it's 20 watts. It's loud. You know, people think 20 watts, but I've used this live, and it's really loud. You don't, you know, you could use it anywhere actually. If you're micing it in a big hall or a small club, it's fine. I'm running it through a Marshall 412 with G12 65s in it, just so if anybody's curious. Anyway, I'll get a guitar. I'm going to use my Gibson, my 2013 Gibson R8 58 reissue, and just through the amp. This also is a 2-channel amp, so it does come with a foot switch. So it does have a clean, and also what Brian has done is he's put a small clean switch here in the saturation switch. The clean switch really does clean the amp up, because normally when you dial these down, they stay pretty dirty. And what Brian's done is, however you did with the circuitry, it's really cleaned up the amp. I'll show you that in the demo. Alright, so let's get her plugged in. I'm going to go straight through the amp, no effects. Okay, let's be back in a sec. Alright, I'm back. I got the amp on. I'm running EQ, the bass, middle, treble at 4.5 right in the middle basically. Saturation's off, the clean's on. So this is in the crunch. There's a crunch and overdrive channel, that's what they call them basically. And we have a crunch master, an overdrive master, and then a presence. Presence I'll put at, there we go, I'll put everything in the middle. I've got the crunch at about 5, so I'm going to dial that back a bit to 3. And the crunch and the preamp is at 3. Like I said, it's really makes a difference with the switch in. So let's jump over to the. So this is the overdrive. I'm going to put the preamp at 5. I've got the master at, that's at 1. As you can hear, it's quite dirty. It's pretty high gain. I'm going to back down the preamp now to about 2. So it. Here's the preamp on the overdrive channel at 2, and again the volume's just over 1. So that's with the guitar dialed right up. Now I can, same setting, and I'm just going to roll the guitar back. So there's the overdrive. Now I can crank this. What I'll do is I'll bring this master overdrive down. I'm going to crank this thing right to 9, because it doesn't go to 10. So as you can hear, you can get quite a bit of overdrive out of this thing. It's very high gain. Okay, so let's just get off the dirty channel and we'll go back to the clean. Now I'm going to take the clean switch off, and I'm going to... So this would be basically how the amp would come, I guess, stock. So the crunch channel is at just at above 2 in the preamp, and we're at just above 2 in the master, and it's starting to break up already. Okay, so if I bring this back, I'm going to dial this down to 1.5. Broken. Now if I click this clean switch on, it really does clean it up quite a bit. And now I'm at 3 and 3. So I'll go back to the, I don't know, saturation switch down. Too much on the clean channel, but so that's with the saturation switch off, and here's with it on. Okay, so there's basically a rundown of that, the controls and everything and how it sounds. You can dial this thing back, and it's versatile. You can use it for blues, country if you really want to. Like it will clean up, but if you want to do metal, it's totally suited for any drop, deep stuff like that too. So I mean, it's a well-rounded amp for sure. Now I've never played a stock one, so I just seen videos, so I'm going by that. I don't know personally how the stock ones sound, you know, but with what Brian does to these, it's a world of difference. Everybody that I've talked to that owns these, that had stock ones before, said, you know, it's like day and night difference, right? So, I mean, these amps are cheap. I think in the States they're probably around $3 and change new. I can't remember what Brian. I think I paid. You know, I'm talking. I think I paid. He got the amp brand new in the States for me, because we didn't have a dealer here in Canada, or I don't think there was. I don't know if there still is. So he got it for me. He did the mod, and then he sent it to me. And I think it was under $600 for the amp and the mod and everything, the mods to it. So for an all tube. I know, mind you, this is made in China. This is, you know, like Jet City's the Soldano designed it, the circuitry, but it is made in China, so it's, you know, that's why it's cheaper. But like I said, so far so good. I've had this amp probably a couple years now, and never had any issues with it. So so there it is. For the gentleman who asked me about the demo, there you go. Hopefully it's the audio is better, and you can hear it. The differences with the amp. Definitely recommend this amp to anybody. You know, especially if you're into the rock and metal, it works really well. And you know, don't let the 20 watts scare you, because it's crazy loud when it's cranked up, and it even sounds better. Like right now, it's only at it's at 2 or 3. But if you open this thing right up with an attenuator, it sounds awesome. So there it is. Any questions, any comments? Please leave them below. Alright, thanks for watching.